time for another game, and this one is called Stay Tuned. I'm a bit scared by it, not by the ghosts, but by the fact that it's said quickly, and I'm not the fastest player. It also sounds a bit like a tower defense type of game, which is not my strong suit, but we'll give it a try. I like the graphics, and I'm hold to begin. Hold what to begin? Hold mouse button to begin. I'm like, is there a way for me to know? Okay. I'm a bit confused about the, like I'm pressing A and D. I would have, I mean, there was a auditory feedback, I think, but it was, I think I would have wanted something clearer. And like something that showed me sort of, you know, the band that you search through, so you can see where you are going A and D, and I'm not sure the thing there that ticked down, if that was my lives. I don't know what a wave heal is. Damage, I don't know, radius maybe. Not sure. I mean, damage maybe. Okay, there. Okay. Aha. Now I see. This was very small thing for me to notice that it was actually directing there. I like the art style a lot. And that we have a crow. I think this cooldown was really good. So we're going with more cooldown. And even, well, and more damage. Oh, something is happening over here. Has it always been happening there? Whoa, what is happening? Was that the final wave? Was that the final wave? That was loud. That is nice. I think I got to the end. I hope I got to the end. It feels like the end. So yeah, I thought I was scanning frequencies to tune the radio and get a good signal so that the music grew stronger, so the noise to music ratio hit better. And I didn't feel like I got a good response from the game when that was my thought. I think some of the wording on the description of the game sort of prompted me to think that. But when I figured out that that's not at all what you're doing, but you're shooting waves in different directions, then that made it a whole lot easier to understand, and it actually had good feedback. But I'm thinking that because of how the source signal point on the tip of the antenna is so small there, the A and D bit, it was too easy to miss, I think, in the beginning. Could have been cool if the wave started at the base of the antenna and then sort of traveled up and then went out in some direction. And actually, if you moved the entire antenna and instead of directing the because it is a bit magical that you're directing the wave from the tip of the antenna, it would feel more I mean, it doesn't have to be realistic, but it would also signal more what you're doing if you're aiming the antenna in different directions and it always shoots straight from the antenna. That also is something you would do with an old radio trying to find the station, is to move the antenna about. So I think that would have helped a lot. But yeah, the art style, really cool, very moody game, and a coherent mood to the game as well. And I'm not sure about the... I see sort of the Vampire Survivor-esque, you get some updates and you on random, but I think there might just have been 4 different ones and you get 2 times. Maybe they weren't even random, and they weren't very balanced. I think some were much more powerful than others, so yeah, that I mean, it gave a sense of progression, but it also felt like it didn't entirely fit with the game. At least not having that many options, getting to choose 2 out of 6 didn't make it that much of an interesting choice. But yeah, I like the game, so thank you very much for the game.